For a civilization to advance, private property laws are absolutely essential. The attacks that we've seen on Bitcoin over the last 2 weeks are tragic, to say the least. There's a couple of things. The founders of Samurai Wallet locked up in a jail cell. It happened. Operation Choke Point 2.0. Been going on for a long time. Stopping the exit ramps out of the decaying fiat system. Let's be very clear. The fiat system, your money, it's absolutely broken. It hasn't been your money since 1971 when we went off the gold standard. Satoshi Nakamoto, this guy right here, he did something. He gave humanity a gift, and that gift was Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic digital cash payment system that can't be stuffed with. It can't be manipulated. Don't trust, but verify. Be your own bank. Run your own node. So back onto the privacy side of things. Private property laws, they're essential for a civilization to be able to mature, to be able to grow, to be able to go forth into the future. And that's been taken away. Sort of reminds me of Ayn Rand's book, Atlas Shrugged. The moochers, the looters, those that provide very little benefit to society. How cool is that? Very little benefit to society. And they just take everything. This is like the cantillionaires, those closest to the money printer. Stealing. Every time they push that print button, they're stealing your economic power, your life force energy. At the moment, most people are trading time for quote unquote money. And the people close to the money printer just hit a button. We get inflation. They devalue all the savings people have worked tirelessly for. That's a flaw in the system. Now, Bitcoin, it does fix this. But there's a couple of things you need to do while Bitcoin's under attack. Because make no mistake, we are at the then they fight you stage. It's glorious. And I guess what side of history do you want to be on? Those that just went with the current failing economic system. Just give up. That's option one. Say 4 years ago you'd saved $100,000. You'd worked really hard, tirelessly, you had that. They print all this money, they double the money supply in the last 3 years. Now you can buy $50,000 worth of stuff. What happens when they print more money again? Because it's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. They do that. There's no hope in that current system. There is no getting ahead in that current system. Or option B, you opt out. You start saving in Bitcoin. Now, I've probably been thinking about Bitcoin, not wrong per se, but the way that I think about Bitcoin now and this gift that Satoshi Nakamoto has bestowed on humanity, it's not about getting rich quick. It's not about making this amazing investment that changes your life. Yes, it happens. But that's just a feature. That's a byproduct. Bitcoin is the world's superior savings technology. Can't make any more of it. It's backed by math. Set rules, no rulers. When you choose the Bitcoin system, you're choosing a money by choice, not something that was forced upon you. When you choose Bitcoin as a savings vehicle, you know whatever percentage of the Bitcoin network you own and Bitcoin or Satoshis is yours until you spend them. Nobody's going to print more money. Nobody's going to devalue your currency. It's a miracle, really. After diving deep down into the Bitcoin rabbit hole for the last 4 or 5 years, since 2019. It's been a journey. It keeps revealing itself. Satoshi Nakamoto, he's got 1 million coins sitting there on the blockchain for everybody to see. The greatest treasure, the greatest pile of money all in one place ever. And Satoshi's left it there for the world as a gift. That's pretty incredible. Why do that? What happens if he comes back and spends them? Bitcoin dumps for a little bit. Don't think it's possible that happens, but say it did happen. Worst case scenario, we get cheap Satoshis for a little bit. But over time, as they print more and more money, as they devalue the currency more and more, hard assets are going to continue to keep going up. Maybe, just maybe, you're saving for a house. Why not save in Bitcoin? Why not just buy, stack, and chill with Bitcoin? If house prices go on a tear and they go up to the right because they printed more money, Bitcoin's going to go up more. Hard assets are all going to go up. But to have any chance to get ahead, maybe you need to start saving in Bitcoin. So this is this realization that I've had lately, is instead of just buying Bitcoin, hoarding it forever, don't get me wrong, still going to do that. 90% of our stack is staying in deep cold storage. Probably 100% of what we have now. As we continue to save in Bitcoin, we're using the cycles, the scarcity of it, what money printing does to the Bitcoin price, sends it straight up and to the right. These things are coming. They're happening. They've already played out cycle after cycle. But now using Bitcoin as that superior savings technology, we're out here looking for a citadel. It's a nice place. It's not the place that we're after, but it's a nice place nonetheless. Instead of keeping that deposit or the payment for the block of land, the citadel, in fiat, that makes 0 sense. It's just put it aside, put it in Bitcoin. And still a cold wallet. Want to stay in control, not your keys, not your coins. But holding on to it. Put it in a cold wallet. And when the time's right, and the purchasing power of that's gone up, we can use some of that. Yes, there's tax implications. Yes, we need to hold it for more than a year to be free of the capital gains tax, or to get the capital gains tax discount. You're only paying tax on 50% of the profits. But you can there's plenty of things you can do. First in, first out, last in, first out. These are all legal ways to do it. But why not just have a grab bag, a stash that you hold forever? That's your freedom pass. It has to be in cold storage. It needs to be on an air-gapped wallet. You know the sponsors. Reach out, link below. Help you out with that. Then run your own node. And then aside from that, we want things in life. Just save in Bitcoin as your purchasing power goes up. Those things are ultimately cheaper. Practice Bitcoin. Delayed gratification. Put it aside. Maybe it's 5x cheaper. Maybe it's 300% cheaper next time because you're willing to wait a little bit. That's the power of Bitcoin. So while freedom is continually going to be under attack, just buy, stack, and chill in Bitcoin. Run your own node. Be self-sovereign. Hold in self-custody. Be prepared for it. And realize this too shall pass. How long does this attack go on for? Operation Choke Point 2.0. So they tried to do a 6.02 and confiscate your Bitcoin. They can't do that if it's in cold storage. Whatever happens next, it's going to be insanely interesting. Like this rock's insanely interesting. Better than a shiny rock. Peter Schiff's shiny rocks. But get ready for it. It's the superior money they can't control. We've won They know it, they're scared. This is the final frontier. Nobody said it was going to be easy to be a self-sovereign individual. 100% it's worth it. Need to do what you need to do, but definitely get your Bitcoin off the exchange and in self-custody. This is freedom technology. Anyway, subscribe if we vibe. Be blessed. Peace.